All right, folks, welcome to Celebrity Supermatch, the Inside Armwrestling Edition, the home of all arm wrestling, fitness, strength, sports, and fitness competition. Folks, we have a political celebrity supermatch, one that has been going on for a long time, certainly one that is being fought on the battlefield, but folks, let it be known that here in Inside Arm Wrestling, we want to know just who the best arm wrestlers are in the world. And today, under unpopular demand, we are going to put out, yeah, I'm chuckling. I'm not even sure why I'm doing this one, folks, but you know what? We need a celebrity super match. We could have went with Ye versus Taylor Swift. And you know what? Maybe we'll go with that one in the future. But for today, we are going to go with the Russian leader, Mr. Vladimir Putin. And he is going to take on his nemesis, or vice versa. Volodymyr Zelensky's nemesis, Vladimir Putin. These two presidents, these two political pundits, these two men at war could settle the difference today on Celebrity Supermatch, folks. Let's go out and let's go through the rules. Here it is, folks. The rules are simple. We are going to do a best of 5. That means the first of these opponents to win 3 wins it all. It can be 3-2, 3-1. It can be 3-0. But don't fret, folks. We will go all 5 rounds because nobody likes a quitter. We're going to find out who wins, who sweeps, who doesn't sweep. We're going to take into a lot of considerations doing this one, folks. This is a very, very touchy subject. On a political end, an explosive subject. On a military end, an explosive subject. On a personal end, an explosive subject. Folks, this is going to explode. So, without further ado, folks, let's take it out there. Now we bring each man to the table. On your left, Vladimir Putin in round 1. On the right, Vladimir Zelenskyy. Doesn't matter if we get his name right or wrong. We want to make sure that Mr. Putin's name is said correctly. And we are going to take in round 1 into consideration age. With Vladimir Putin at age 71, he is the elder statesman. Many reports have said that his health has deteriorated, that even that there is a puppet or a sit-in for him, that he is not actually well enough to be seen in public. We don't believe it, folks. Not at all. Vladimir Putin at age 71 has come to the table for us at Inside Arm Wrestling. And across that table, Volodymyr Zelenskyy at age 46, a young man, a spry man, a man that probably has a lot of athleticism in his body, someone that probably could certainly move some weight. So, in round 1, you might think that Volodymyr Zelenskyy is going to take it, but no, folks, we are giving it to Vladimir Putin. Why? Because the man's name is Vladimir Putin, who would go across the Russian dictator, the Russian president. He is up 1-0, and Greg Sharp has them switching sides as the head referee. As he spins them around, we now look at round 2. Both of these men will be considered in height. And ironically, as these two men look across from each other, they are eye to eye, ear to ear, maybe not hairline to hairline. But when the push comes to shove, each of these men are 5'7". They're not 5'7.5". They're not 5'6 3/4". They are listed at 5'7". And you know what that means, folks, with round 2. That is correct. Vladimir Putin takes a commanding 2-0 lead. Without a doubt, the man is in control. We are not the program that will stand in the way of Vladimir Putin winning a super match. Moving on to round 3. Volodymyr Zelenskyy has been giving a lot of gruff to the head referee, Greg Sharp, a.k.a. me. But we will go now to something that could potentially even up the match, or at least bring him one match closer to evening up, and that's weight. But as we look across the table, Vladimir, with a very mature 171 pounds, looks across at Vladimir, at a measly 161, knowing that Vladimir has certainly starved out Vladimir over the last couple of years. We know one thing, folks, when it comes to this celebrity super match, there can only be one winner, folks, and we already know who it is. Perhaps you do too, as Vladimir Putin has taken a 3-0 lead, cementing the fact, and we use the word cementing at no frivolous meaning at all. We do not want to be cemented in any way. So at 3-0, he has cemented the win, but he, as a sportsman of all kinds, wants to go for the clean sweep as they go to shoe size in round 4, with Vladimir Zelenskyy now on the left, with Vladimir Putin now on the right. You may say, folks, that this match has been tainted. It has been decided before it even started. And you would be right. We are not going to go against the Russian leader. That is for sure. For shoe size, both men wearing a size 9, not to be paled in comparison to the head referee's size 13 wide, but a shoe size of 9. That can only mean that our round 4 winner goes to, that's right, folks. There are levels to this game, and Vladimir Putin is on a level that we do not want to challenge. He is now up 4-0, a commanding lead. With Vladimir Zelenskyy switching back sides, he can only hope that he can get a small amount of satisfaction with the late round win. And we look at, in round 5, just exactly what could bring this man's career to at least a victory on the table. We are going to go with entertainment, folks. Folks, Vladimir Zelenskyy, you can find him on IMDb. You can see him in movies. You can hear his voice dubbed in Paddington Bear, a movie that was dubbed for the European market in Ukraine. Certainly a man that has a huge resume in terms of entertainment. And we look across the squared table to see Vladimir Putin with no IMDb credits at this point at all. We only can look at the fact that the man is a magician. He makes people disappear. And Christ almighty, folks, we do not want to disappear. So even though the resume looks as if it should swing that scale in the side of Vladimir Zelenskyy, we're going to give this round to Vladimir Putin, because fuck it, folks, we know who needs to win. And this is not a serious broadcast, but we do know that perhaps somebody out there on the KGB, somebody out there in that Russian Secret Service may be looking at the World Series of Arm Wrestling and thinking to themselves, how is it that Vladimir didn't win 5-0? We're not going to leave that to chance. He is the winner, folks. We're giving him the first place ribbon. We're wrapping this up. We've brought down the lights. Yes, there's a lot of people complaining. Yes, there's a lot of people protesting. How could this be? It could only be fixed. And you know what, folks? In this one, it is fixed. There's no doubt the fix is in. I don't care. 5-0 Vladimir Putin. He wins. Enough said. Folks, another Friday of Supermatch Celebrity Style. We're going to wrap it up on this fun one. If you're taking this too serious, you really should look in the mirror and wonder why that is, because we're having fun with Celebrity Supermatch. This has been Inside Arm Wrestling News Report. It's Greg Sharp, head referee, and still living because he made sure the right man won. I did my job here, folks. Don't blame me, blame the system. So remember to train hard, pull smart, and live safe out there, folks. Folks, if you like these stories and you want to see more, please hit the like button and subscribe to our page. Also hit the notification bell underneath the video so that way you're notified every time a new video comes out. And if you're on social media, specifically Instagram, go to the World Series of Arm Wrestling Instagram page. Please follow it. We'll try to follow you back, but it'll keep you up to date with all of the news and events in the world of arm wrestling.